talked about it during the first half. What we're seeing is just the lack of adjustment made by Oakland University. Detroit Titans are switching. And they're continuing to just run the offense as opposed to make reads, which is why we're seeing a team that likes to score inside the paint have 13 3-point attempts because Detroit's consistently staying in front. They need to make that adjustment, start slipping and creating some movement.
On the other side, Titans just 4 assists on 12 field goals. That's an area that I'm sure Kate Doctor will be looking at after this game. I mean, your team's leading by 11 because of the good defense on the other end, but you'd like to see the crisp passes and ball movement actually lead 2 buckets more so than the individual performances. So we'll see if that gets turned around here in the second half.
And taking care of the basketball. Yep. There was some sloppy turnovers that isn't usually like them. They really need to make sure they're taking care of the basketball.
Titans had 10 turnovers in that first half. Oakland had 8. Titans 3 of 6 at the free throw line. Imani McNeely struggled there, 2 of 2. We saw Mayana Hooper late in that first half, missed 3 of her 4 attempts. Underway, it's Oakland with the ball, trying to cut this deficit to single digits, I should say. For Quarles Daniel with the kick out. Markaya McCormick, who was held quiet in that first half, scoreless, 0 for 3 from the field, 0 for 1 from range. And Oakland comes up empty.
And Westbrook had it in the paint. She probably could have turned and hit a little 4-foot pull-up, but she passed it to the corner, and it was about 2 feet off of her teammate. Went straight out of bounds.
Danny Moudwa brings it up across the timeline. Good decision there.
Just so much poise against the press break.
Hooper picks up her dribble and was bumped up top. That's going to be a cheapie on Markaya McCormick.
Can't make that much contact in open court right in front of the ref. That'll get you every time.
First foul for McCormick, 2 apiece for Westbrook, Quarles Daniels, and Alexis Johnson. Corner 3 for Birch. Splash! Amaya Birch, 3-pointer number 7 of the season. Make it her 7th of the season, and the Titans have their largest lead of the game at 14.
And Oakland tried to mix it up a little bit with that zone. Just a great job by the Titans making the read, overloading the corner to a wide open 3.
Danny Moudwa with the steal and a lazy pass there from Westbrook. Birch inside. Trawali Porta.
Oh, beautiful.
A gorgeous reverse layup for Trawali Porta, and the Titans up by 16 now, early in the third quarter, and this is a pivotal moment in the game for Oakland. You got to stop the bleeding if you're the Golden Grizzlies.
You got to go for high-quality shots, make reads against the Titan defense, and on the other side of the floor, you've got to make sure you're arriving on the catch.
Markaya McCormick finally gets one to fall. She'll splash from distance. And the Titans' lead is 13. And Mayana Hooper with a high dribble. Van Schaik got a hand in there, had the steal, and then Hooper called for the reach-in. So this is what Oakland needed, a bucket and a stop. Very frustrated Keani Westbrook talking to Deanne Richards right now, and she is going to be checked out as Richard tries to calm her down.
That's a smart coaching move. Hey, let's get her out. Let's let her exhale a little bit, get her breath back, put her right back in the game.
Van Schaik triple try. Oh, she was wide open and missed that one. Hooper quickly up ahead, finds McNeil, good shovel inside. Moudwa out to her country mate. Spaniard to Spaniard. Now Trawali Porta setting that screen. McNeil, good feed inside to the chest of Trawali Porta. Another reverse attempt with the left hand this time, or right hand this time.
Oh!
Hooper found her. Trawali couldn't squeeze it. Goes out of bounds off of Trawali, and that's back-to-back turnovers for Detroit Mercy.
Ideally, in that situation, when you have someone driving into so much traffic, the last thing you want to do is pass the ball into more traffic. That's where you really need that secondary guard to circle behind an outlet and give a wide-open inside-out look.
Harris Gilmore checking back into the game for Detroit Mercy.
Smart defense here by the Titans.
She comes in for Mayana Hooper. There's Birch on the wing, staying close to McCormick. Holy late whistle. McCormick goes down, the whistle blows about 2 inches from the ball, getting to the basket. And a foul is going to be called on Amani McNeil off the ball. That's why.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Or did she come in late?
I think what they're calling is a lot of times the mistake you'll make with long threes like that is you tend to start boxing out before they hit the floor. And I think that's what they called there.
And a whistle and a timeout. They're going to review this. They have, I think, some of the same confusion that Tara and I have. While they review this, gives us a chance to remind you that this is a very quick two-game slate in terms of home games for Detroit Mercy, or I should say in terms of conference games for Detroit Mercy here in the Horizon League. Titans are going to get some more non-conference action here in the month of December. 3 more games, including Western Michigan, Northern Illinois, and Bellamy.
And we're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick! The quicker picker-upper. Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge. And Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less and get the job done with 1.
And then, in a situation like this, right, if your opponent's shooting a free throw, as they approach the line, not when they're getting ready to shoot, the PA guy rings a doorbell.
Oh, my goodness. No greater deterrent.
No idea why that came to me this morning, but that was my wise thought. Ooh. And Denny Muba almost got that one tipped away. I'm going to throw Wally Porta on the other side of the time. I know. Great.
All I imagine is my Great Dane. What is happening?
Exactly. Baseline drive, and that one's thrown away. Speedy Brooke Quarles-Daniels in transition with the layup.
And good job by Oakland. They came out feisty here in this third quarter. They're really, really sharp defensively, and that's creating some offense for them.
It's a 5-0 run there with BQD on the exclamation point. Top of the arc, Paris Gilmore.
Against this 1-3-1, the first possession here in the third quarter, they did a great job overloading and getting a wide open 3. Oakland's made an adjustment.
Muba, reverse layup, no. Good defense, didn't hit the rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation.
Against that zone, Detroit Mercy needs to go back to what worked. Overload them against a 1-3-1. You want to make that back person run as much as humanly possible, and if you can get side, top, side, and really get that rotation, they're going to be tired by the end of that possession.
Quarles-Daniels has it in the middle. Frustrated Miriam Abizam throws out her arm to create some space. A little reckless, but no call. And then on the other side is Markaya McCormick. Other side of the floor, McCormick with the layup, and she's starting to feel it. The Oakland run, Tara, is 9-0 now, from 16 down to 7.
And they've really, all of their offense has been created off the defensive intensity, and it's been great to see just better quality shots here in the third quarter.
McCormick knocks down the free throw, had some practice a couple of minutes ago.
I love to see McCormick's energy. Loves her in ones.
Muba up ahead, and there's Trawali Porta. Gets the ball knocked out of bounds from Quarles-Daniels behind her.
The Titans a little bit on their heels.
So credit Oakland. They survived that pivotal moment early in the quarter when they were down 16. They got a bucket to stop a bucket. They've gone on this 9-0 run. Actually 10-0 run now. Now it's the Titans' time to respond, or else they're in for some trouble.
Yeah, need to get a little bit sharper and move again.
Or I should say McNeil with the miss. And Rush the follow-up. Here comes McCormick. Titans get back in transition. Van Schaik bumped by Mudwa. Foul on the floor.
That big body bump by Mudwa. Great take again by Van Schaik. We talked about her change of direction ability, but her change of pace is equally impressive.
See Amaya Birch talking to Angie Enlin there, asking for some help on the other side of the floor. Timeout on the floor. 5:26 to go in the third quarter. Titans lead is just 6 now here at Callahan Hall.
What makes Detroit Mercy so unique is the fact that it's in the middle of Detroit, and especially with their service learning programs, you really get a chance to be a part of the community.
Detroit Mercy, built a boundless future.
Here I am 1 year from college and I tear my ACL. They're telling me I'm not going to be able to play college football, and I'm thinking, that sucks. Team rehab comes along and says, hey, let's get to work. They don't rely on routine programs. It's all about me and my dream to play again. Now there's an added excuse, and oh yeah, I'll be playing. I could have given up. I'm glad I went to team rehab because they did it. Team works.
Team Rehabilitation. Visit team-rehab.com. Study theater at Detroit Mercy. Learn how to discover new ideas and collaborate with others. Hone your creative skills in class and on stage. Witness how momentum unlocks your potential and leads to future opportunities. Apply today at uzmercy.edu/auditions.
Get great seats. Safer, simpler.
Performance as a freshman and a sophomore. She was 38% each of those years. There was a lane violation going to be called on Detroit Mercy, and she'll get another crack.
McNeil wanted that rebound quickly.
Second free throw, pure. And the Titan lead now down to 4.
12-0 run by Oakland, and I think we're going to continue to see this 1-3-1 zone defense. It's working well for them.
They overran the recipient there, and Hooper does a good job feeding up ahead.
Much needed bucket.
Layup for Jada Moorhead. Take advantage of the over pursuit. That's what they did there.
Now, Oakland just needs to continue with that ball and player movement. They've got to move themselves and that basketball.
Inside it goes for a Beezum. Yes, and one.
Seeing a lot of energy, and Denny, you know I love it. Love seeing that excitement with the Beezum. And one last couple possessions with McCormick. Anytime you can pump up your team and get a little extra energy and fuel to the fire, you'll take it.
Beezum misses that one. No lane violation. Titans come down with it. The spread is 4 as Hooper dribbles it off her foot and finds Moodwa. And that is a grab that's going to be called on Jasmine Dupree-Hebert. It was nice to catch up with former Detroit Mercy Titan Zoe Otis at the half. Her first time back here since she graduated, she said. It was fun seeing her in a letter jacket.
Oh, absolutely. Beautiful as always. Just an incredible person. And yeah, she said it's definitely a walk down memory lane walking back through those doors. Great to see her.
Tene Moodwa moving the ball around the horn.
Still seeing this 1-3-1.
Hooper, no look pass to the corner. Baseline jumper just a little to the right for Jackson. Yeah. A whistle and
that's Moodwa's.
Yep, that's going to go against the Dene.
I'm surprised to see that 1-3-1 really getting the Titans on their heels. The ball's getting sticky. Everyone's kind of staying in their places as opposed to, overloading, moving that ball, moving that defense. The more, against the 1-3-1 especially, the more ball and player movement you can get, the more successful you're going to be in opening lanes. I'm just not seeing that here in third.
Kind of a flat-looking free throw shot there for Quarles. Daniels goes down.
She wished that one over the front of the rim.
1 of 2 at the free throw line in the first half. Gets the ball back from Angie Enlin, and that one off the front rim. Splits the pair yet again. But it is a 3-point game. A whistle and a grab from behind. Team foul number 3 now for Oakland.
And that's McCormick's third. She's got to be a little bit smarter. As important as she is as a player, you can't be having reach arounds to try to get a steal that wide open in the court.
Hooper up top for Moorhead, flashing in the corner. Was Jackson, and Titans will turn it over yet again. That is Titan turnover number 15 on the afternoon. There's debris on the court, so the officials will deal with that. Quick stoppage in action.
Yeah, really, what the Titans need to look to do against this zone, they're staying in their places right now. They're staying too close on each block. You know, one guard up top, two on the wings. They need to overload. Get someone on the wing, get someone in the corner, a post player on the block, and the same side elbow. Really overload it because then you're going to have options to pass.
Quarles Daniels gets to the baseline where she's denied by Imani McNeil. McCormick gets it inside. Van Schaik, the fadeaway. Good job by Abizan to tap it out. And Van Schaik trying to line up her fourth triple of the game, but it just won't go down. She got robbed twice in that possession. Here comes Hooper. Going crisscross down the court. Jackson's three from the corner won't fall. Oakland wants to run it. They have numbers 3-on-2. The trailer, Van Schaik, goes behind her back. Saw her do that in the opening minutes against Purdue Fort Wayne. And it's going to earn her a trip to the free throw line. That's one of her bread and butter specialties.
Yeah. Again, with her change of direction, her ability to do that. With a player like that, Chirwali's such a fantastic shot blocker, but she does a great job of scooping the basketball, which means you're going from hip up to shoulder. That is going to be tough for someone like Chirwali who wants to come down. It's usually, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a foul call.
And Schaik will knock it down. She is a 72% free throw shooter. Spent her first 3 years at Louisiana Monroe. She's a fifth-year senior. This is her second season with Oakland. 2-point game.
This is everything you want a rival game to be.
Monica Corcoran back in for the Titans. Good bounce inside, and it is beautiful. Spanish to Spanish connection. Throwali to Mudwa for the bucket, and the Titans go back up by 4. With 2:20 to play in the third.
And that's a great play and a great job with execution by the Titans.
At the elbow, it's Abizan. Throwali fronts her. Quarles Daniels with the step back. Long rebound to Paris Gilmore in the corner. To the high post for Throwali. She can put it on the floor. Gilmore draws a double team, and they are going to blow another whistle on Oakland. Team foul number 4.
And that's 3 for Quarles Daniels. And as aggressive as she is defensively, and she's coming out now. Smart. Skorupski. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
It's going to come in and replace her. And smart coaching decision. Skorupski.
They only have 2 fouls listed for McCormick. You and I both thought that was her third.
Yeah,
earlier. So
I
it's
did as well.
wonder if they will go back and take a look at that at the next break. Inside it goes for Edene. And the Titans turn it over yet again.
And this is probably the 4th stepping on the line call we've seen for the Titans this game. So great job by Oakland's defense to really push them outside of their comfort zone in terms of how they run their offense.
Yeah, they just had a sideline one here 2 possessions ago on their own, bench. McCormick, the underhand scoop. 2 more free throws coming for Markaya, who her former coach here at Detroit Mercy once told me she really likes ice cream.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Yeah.
That, she's done a great job here. And that's a really smart play by Abizan, because what Detroit Mercy is doing is playing right off of her, knowing she's a non-shooter. And she turned herself into a ball screener. So what that allows you to do is if defense is playing off, if you go to set that screen, now they're hustling off balance to try to recover, and it's going to force some rotations for Detroit's defense that they don't want to make.
Markey knocks the second one down. And it's a 3-point game. Monica Corcoran crosses over, gets across the timeline.
Now they got to take advantage of this mismatch.
Paris Gilmore, the shifty one, outside, wide open three for Corcoran.
Oh,
No!
halfway down.
Offensive rebound and foul going back up with it was Amaya Birch.
Great job by Birch for being there.
Birch, a 74% free throw shooter. Her parents, Sharia and Andre, trying to tune in when they can back in Sicklerville, New Jersey.
Love it. Well, they got to be happy with, the growth that they've seen in her last season to this season. Love seeing players develop that confidence in their ability.
First of two knocked down. Her siblings, too numerous to count. She has 5 of them. Came from a very competitive household, as you like to say, when you have that many siblings.
Yes, absolutely. Makes for some really fun holiday games.
Knocks the free throws down. 2-possession game. 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Markiah McCormick grabbed by Corcoran will go back to the free throw line.
And they have to make sure, Detroit Mercy, if they're going to continue to switch things, you have got to switch balance with a player like McCormick. She's very quick. She has a very quick first step. So if you're coming off on a 45-degree angle, she's going to attack that hip and go downhill every time.
Markiah's got a sibling with a similar name, Michaela. So you had Markiah and Michaela growing up in that household.
Well, and from what I remember, too, she's a beautiful singer.
Yes, she's a good singer.
Yeah.
Middle name Donye.
Oh, beautiful. I love that, too, yeah.
Donye. Misses them both there. And the Titans can make this a 3-possession game.
Oh.
But they turn it over. The pass intended for Corcoran, and it was Skorowski with the steal. Free ball a little strong there for McCormick. Collision on the floor. Here comes Birch. There is about a 1-second differential. Game clock to shot clock. Collision there. As Birch goes down. Along with the Beeson.
Completely accidental, but working in Titans' favor. She just didn't think she was going to stop all of a sudden and ran right into her.
Yep. That is team foul number 5, so that will send Birch to the free throw line.
And that's going to be big as we continue to count down here.
Titans 5 of 8 at the stripe today. Oakland 10 of 19. Make it now 6 of 9 for Detroit Mercy. And the lead is back out to 7. Keani Westbrook, Rick Quarles-Daniels going to check back in for Oakland. Miriam Abizam going to get a rest here for the final seconds of the third quarter, as will Markiah McCormick.
In this last possession, Titans just have to be smart. Be disciplined, talk to each other, one and done to end the quarter.
Shot clock off. BQD up top with it. Rolls right. Inside it goes, back to Daniels. No, and that is how the third quarter will come to an end. Physical contest inside. Good fan turnout for this contest. It's a school from just up the road, the Battle of I-75. We have a final 10 minutes to come. You don't want to be anywhere but here at Callahan Hall. Stick around for the finish. Check that 10 for the Titans, and they lead this one by 9.
And that high-low play is a great play against a 1-3-1 because it forces you, that bottom player, to have to be guarded, and typically those wing guards will have to drop down, and that didn't happen.
Keani Westbrook up top, blocked by Emma Trawali Porta, who got some lift for the first time, I think, in her career. She actually got about 3 inches off the ground there, Tara.
Yes, she did, and that was all ball. Technically, almost a jump ball situation. It was such a good block.
Show Coach Octor made about her very early on was you can fit a piece of paper underneath when she jumps, and that's about it. She got about 3 inches there.
Yeah, and the best thing about her is she doesn't need it.
Nope.
She's so good and has such a nose for the ball.
Timing is everything. Corcoran's 3 off the heel.
goodness, if she could, that would be dangerous. Oh,
EQD thought she drew enough contact for an and one, but she did not. Instead, it'll be a 7-point game.
that's a great job by Quarles Daniels to maintain body control with that contact.
Moodwa outside, Corcoran 3 again. This one's pure. Annika Corcoran from downtown. Titans with a 10-point advantage.
Great offense by the Titans. When Moodwa gets that short corner, you ideally want someone to be diving from the weak side. We didn't see that, but good on Corcoran for getting open.
Annika frustrated by the call there. But her message not received by Lindsay Van Dyken.
She was trying to figure out a way around and was trying to communicate that she thought she was getting a little hooked. That elbow keeping her behind her.
Quarles Daniels held it too long. It's a violation. Good job by the Titans defending that inbounds pass. Full court pressure being applied by Oakland down 10. And a foul called on Alexis Johnson.
Good call, right amount of contact. Little extra acting never hurts by Gilmore. It's a great